What is going on, YouTube? YouTube back at it again. Another gameplay here in the United States Football Association. We are in week number 3. So far, so good here in the regular season. We're keeping it moving. Things are beginning to shape up. We're just getting started. We haven't even hit the halfway point yet, but we are here again. And we got to get the games rocking and rolling. You know how we do. Thank you so much for spending some more time with your boys here in the United States Football Association. Can't wait to see how this one goes down. We have a battle of 2 of the OGs hitting the field to start out the week. Is going to be Tacoma at St. Louis. And I can't wait to get this one rocking and rolling. It's been a long time coming. These two teams have been facing each other since the beginning. And we're going a little old school with this one. The 2 original owners for these teams will be facing off for the first time in quite some time. I believe it's been over 7 seasons or 7 or 8 seasons since these 2 teams met. They both got on the podcast together. That's up. Make sure you go to the USFA Talk channel if you haven't seen it already. They were going over the great 2 weeks we've had up to this point, going over some good information. So make sure you show some love to that. But we got to get the game rocking and rolling pretty soon. The Eruption versus the Archers, and 2 quarterbacks that honestly are still trying to find their way. They have a combined 1 win between these 2 teams here. Tacoma is looking for their first W, led by Jim Carr, and St. Louis is led by a very strong quarterback, Dane Jones, who's looking to find their way, and he's looking to get a movement as strong as his wallet currently. We keep on talking about it. He's the $20 million man. I believe he's the highest paid quarterback in USFA history, if I can recall. And he says he's ready to go. He's getting ready to get this one popping. I'm ready to go and ready to get this one popping. So we'll go ahead and hit that play game button, and we'll go ahead and get this thing rolling. Let's go ahead and get into it. We are underway here in St. Louis, Missouri, as we'll see the return taking the pass to the left side, and we'll go ahead and set this thing up. Let's do it. Best of luck to all the teams this week. And we're going to go ahead and get it rolling here. It's going to be an I formation here for St. Louis, starting with the football. Dane Jones trying to fling it. Goes left side and caught to the 26-yard line or so, picking up about 5.5. There goes Jamal Allen. He had a pretty good game last week. He's looking to turn up again. No changes to the sliders this week. I think we're in a pretty good spot, honestly. So I'm going to check this week here. If we're going to do something small, I'll let the crew know, as we're going to see a handoff there by Namey, picking up 2. Now it's going to be 3rd and short coming here for St. Louis. Looking to keep it on the ground. Got blocks and going to rumble forward. And there goes Mookie Rising there for his first carry. That's going to make it 1st and 10 here for St. Louis. Going to avoid the CBS ticker until we get settled with the until we get settled with the names. It's still saying the team names of the NFL, but we're going to get that process pretty soon. The mod is getting worked on as we speak, as we're going to see that handoff there to Mookie. Is going to pick up about 3. 2nd and 7 coming. St. Louis looking to go to 2-1 on the season, as we're going to see the pass here. Pocket perfect looking and going to be caught. I'll make it 3rd and 1 coming. Going to be a handoff here, pushing forward and rumbling. Going to pick it up again, and another first down coming here for St. Louis. A great start. Brian Eshelman there with his first tackle. 1st and 10 here for the Archers. Getting close to the midfield, a pretty sound drive up to this point. Staying ahead of the sticks, that's what you're supposed to do. Making a quick adjustment, and then another handoff. Finding a big hole, and there goes Mookie cutting up and getting past the 45. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Not a lot of passes. They said they could beat them on the ground here, and so far it's working. St. Louis getting inside Tacoma territory for the first time this week. Looking for some more action here, getting closer to the midway point of the first quarter, all on this drive, but we're going to see a pass here. Looking for a man, going to go right side and almost throws a pick. Great defense overall. Going to make it 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. Alex staying there looking for a catch, looking middle of the field, and going to be caught. 3rd and short again. Catch there by number 5, McMaple Bacon, coming through with a 7-yarder. Number 1 overall draft pick, looking to get more involved in this offense. So far, the backs have been leading the charge. 7 minutes left in the first quarter, looking to get past the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. Look right side and caught. There goes Namey getting into the mix, and he gets to the 30. 1st and 10 coming up. The drive continues here for St. Louis. The $20 million man working the offense to near perfection as we see another handoff, and there goes Mookie again, getting to about the 20-yard line and picking up about 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2 here. Gonna be passing this one, looking for a man, big drop back, launching this left side and some coverage, and just gonna be swatted away. Trevor Hauger says no to that, and it's gonna be 3rd and 2 coming. Could be a handoff, bouncing to the outside, finding a crease, getting a 1st down play, and there goes McMaple Bacon, getting that 1st down play. A very well-rounded drive in the first quarter is past halfway done. What a beautiful drive so far as they hit the red zone for the first time. So far, Tacoma, no answers here for this offense. Already 8 minutes down here on this drive as we see a handoff, and there's a little bit of a resistance there. A gain of 3 there by Mookie. Already 35 yards on the ground. He's been used a lot. Not a lot of passes so far. We'll see if that changes up here in the red zone. But so far, Tacoma hasn't found too many chances to slow him down in the ground game, as they got a lot of beef here on this offensive line, and they'll try the ground again, spinning off a man and rumbling forward as Mookie passed the 10-yard line to about the 4. Look at St. Louis go with this offense. It just keeps on percolating, spinning off a Stover, and going to take us to about the 2. Shotgun set here for Dane Jones here. They're going to pass it now, looking for it, man, spinning off and throws it to McMaple Bacon, and he's going to get hit in the backfield. There goes Trevor Hauger there with the tackle. He's going to make it 2nd and goal. Well, that was Everett Williams there. I thought it was Trevor Hauger. I believe he's 22. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming. Handoff, there goes Namey, getting back to the 2-yard line before getting stopped. And now it's 3rd and goal. Look at the first quarter. 9-minute drive. And you'd want to get in this drive with a touchdown. We have yet to see the offense here for Tacoma, but it's coming soon. assuming there's not a penalty or something like that on Tacoma's side. They've got the I formation McMaple Bacon there in the backfield. They're going to give it to him, see if he can get into the end zone, and he stopped him short. And it's going to be 4th and goal coming up. And now St. Louis has some decisions to make. Well, they decide to keep their offense on the field. Yes, they will. Alex staying there to the right of the formation. Empty set. And he's going to look for a man here. Going to go right side and going to be caught, but he couldn't get his feet in bounds. And Tacoma stops the drive. And we'll see Tacoma on the field for the first time right at the 2. Good attempt not to be, as we're going to see a handoff cutting up and going to get past the 15. And there goes Lamar Davis. Picking up about 12 on the play. Good job. And he's looking to, and Tacoma's looking to do the exact same thing. Drive down that field. Handoff cutting up. There goes Davis, who's not going anywhere. He's going backwards on that one. Great defense there. Austin Grant, first one to make contact. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Shotgun set. Going to be passing here, looking, goes right side and going to be caught, stays in bounds to cut up and get 5. There goes Jim Carr's first completion of the day. And we're about to head to a first quarter potentially with no points. We'll see what they can do. Potentially one more play here in this first. We'll see how much clock runs off. Jim Carr looking to get the first down play. Got to get past the 26. And looking for a good pass here across the middle. And it's going to be caught. And it's going to get to the 50-yard line. And there goes a big catch there to close the quarter. See right there. St. Louis had an 18-play drive for no points. Unfortunate. And we'll go ahead and flip the field. And there goes Tacoma at midfield, led by Jim Carr. Coming back into the fold. Going to pass this one middle of the field. They're going to be caught. There goes Deep Guggesberg with his first catch of the game. 2nd and 4. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man taking off to run, getting charged, looking left side and going to be caught. And he's not going to get both feet in bounds, unfortunate. It's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming. Defense more than likely pretty tired. You want to keep the drive alive, give us some breathers. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man middle of the field and going to be caught, hit hard, but hangs on to it. And the drive continues here for Tacoma. Well, we see yet another long drive. So far, it's looking that way. Only thing is, Tacoma started from the 2. And they're already at the 40. Big drop back here for Carr. Going to launch this right side and going to be caught. There goes Joe Beasley picking up 8. Gonna be a handoff here, cutting around and running straight into a gap, and there was a defender right there in that gap. It's gonna be 3rd and 5. Thanos Wells there with the tackle. St. Louis looking to get him off of the field. Going to be passing it here. It's going to send a blitz and not quite getting home. Hit as he throws, and he's not going to get the ball off. There goes B. Dex with the sack. 4th and 15. Bradford Dexter the second coming through with the play. And he's going to stall this drive and get St. Louis the football back. We'll see what the punter could do. Sending this one away, Brent Scoma. Been in this league for a good minute, and it doesn't look like the greatest of punts as it's outside of the 20. And we'll see what happens here back on offense. Mookie rising there in the backfield, and they'll give it to him again, having himself a successful day so far. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 coming. Low scoring affair. Both defenses, although they've given up some yards, they kept the team away from points. So we're going to try to take 2 here for St. Louis, going with the empty set, I believe. No, it's a shotgun. And they're going to give it to Namey. He's going to be cutting around and finding the crease and getting past the 30 to about the 31, 32 yard line or so. It's going to be 3rd and short coming. Shotgun set. Mookie back there again, and they're going to give it to him again, and he's going to barely make it. 50 yards rushing so far here in the first half here for Mookie. 1st and 10 coming here for St. Louis, and the ground game has been the benefactor here. Gonna pass it here, looking left side, and gonna be caught. 2nd and medium coming up here. Alex staying there with the catch. Looking for many more today. Gonna be passing in, opens another handoff, trying to cut up, and gonna be 3rd and inches now. Once again, doing a great job getting with those 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 1s. And St. Louis has been able to help themselves with the ground game and try to keep it pushing here. Playbook looking pretty nice up to this point. As we're going to see a handoff, they're going to blitz and they're going to get home. And there goes the Tacoma defense getting the stop. And it's going to be 4th and 2. And now the Tacoma defense is going to force a punt. Great blitz there, right through the gap. All you have to do is make the tackle, and he surely did that. And now we'll see St. Louis punt for the first time. No points so far here in the first half. 5 minutes left in the second. And we'll see the return here. Taking this one past the 20, past the 15 to about the 16. And we'll keep this game rolling here. Game is moving really quick. A lot of clock off the board. It's going to be sending a man in motion to give it to him and get stuck. And there goes Phoenix Jones with his first touch of the game. Going to lose 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12 coming. Expected a lot of scoring, but the defense has been playing fairly well. Not giving up points, giving up some yards every now and then, but nothing too crazy as they'll fake the handoff here. The blitz is trying to get home and going to get sacked again. And I believe it's on the hold there on the right tackle. Yes, it is. And that's going to back them up. I believe they're just going to go ahead and decline the penalty. And now move them to the 4-yard line. St. Louis in a good spot. They're going to try the ground game, trying to find the crease, and goes nowhere. And St. Louis's defense going to hold them to a 4th and 20. Austin Grant looking really nice so far with 4 tackles. That's going to make it a punt coming here for Tacoma. The offense has not been very successful. This is St. Louis's best field position to start coming up, as we'll see him kick straight from the back of the end zone. Send this one to about the 44-yard line, and just gets stuck at the end of that play by Kaj Oslo. And once again, Dane Jones back onto the field. See if they could take advantage of this tired defense here. Looking for a man, steps around, using that speed. He's going to try to take off to run. He says he can do it himself. He's going to take past the 30 and slide down. A gain of 23 puts him back in field goal range. That's what he could do. No one doubts his talent. He just needs to put the work in, and I believe he could be one of the top dogs here in the league. They have a decent enough receiver core to where they could do something. They got Namey on the outside now, and they're going to fake the handoff here, rolling out and run straight into a sack. And there goes Ronnie Shanahan, the third. 2nd and 16 coming up. And that takes him out of field goal range just like that. Looked like the blocker didn't engage with the rusher, just waited to see what the quarterback will do just in case. And as soon as he got past that blocker, attack the quarterback. As we'll see the pass here, looking for him, man. He's taking off to run, going middle of the field, and he had his man, but just a little off on the power, and he couldn't quite make the pass there on the run. 3rd and 16 coming up. Those are passes that he'd normally hit. Really good on the run. And actually it got to his target, just not completely to his target. Passing it again, looking for a man, taking off to run and gonna get sacked. And there goes the defense of Tacoma again. Coming through with the big play as we hit the 2-minute warning. And we'll see yet another punt. After a successful quarterback run, he gets sacked twice. And we'll see what they can do, try for a pin. No points here in the first half. As we're going to see that one bounce into the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Jim Carr back into the field again. Going to pass it. Here's Jim Carr. Going to launch this left side. Going to be incomplete. Trying to fit that one to number 24, Gerndy Gergesberg. But in some coverage, couldn't hang on. Going to be 2nd and 10. Both defenses playing fairly well up to this point. Gonna take this pass here. B-Dex trying to get off, not to be, gonna be caught. And there goes Phoenix Jones coming through with the catch. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming. One and a half minutes left in the second. Going to pass it here. They're going to send 4. Going to force him out of the pocket. And he's going to throw it right side and almost throws a pick. But I think he was out of bounds anyway. This is going to make it 2nd and 9 here. Which team wants it more? That's what we got to figure out here. It's going to be 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the second. Launching this middle of the field and going to be caught. There goes a big play there by Tacoma, moving towards the 40. And there goes number 3. Jabari Rams is there for a gain of 21 over the top. Great pass there from Carr. And that was right in betwixt the defense. There's a lot of bodies around like 10 yards away from where the ball landed. Found a perfect spot and hit him. As they're going to go ahead and do a quick adjustment here. Shotgun set. All 3 timeouts here. Going to be passing it. Looking for a man here. Going to go build the field and caught. Turn it up. Number 12. He's got some space. And he's going to get up in there. And the first score of the day goes to Tacoma. And number 12 gets it done. Jax Jackson Jr. finding the crease. He's going to take it the rest of the way. Touchdown Tacoma. Kick is going to be up. Kick will be good. And we have ourselves our first score of the game. It took us a little bit, but we are here. Tacoma's taking the lead. Sending this one away. St. Louis got 34 seconds left as we're going to see a return. Going to try to turn upfield. Going to cut around. Going to cut to about the 22-yard line or so. And Dane Jones has 30 seconds to do something before the end of the first half. We'll see what they can do. They're going to go ahead and pass it here, looking for a man, and going to be caught, rumbling forward, and going to take it past the 35. There goes Namey McNamerson getting that catch. And only wasted 5 yards. Can't be mad at that. 5 yards, 5 seconds, I should say. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Going to launch his left side. Going to be caught, rumbling to about the 44-yard line, something like that. Another 5 seconds off the clock. Another timeout burnt. Going to need to go up the field now. At the 47-yard line, I should say. 2nd and 1. Going to be passing it here. Looking right side. It's going to be caught. And they're going to use their final timeout here as they pick up the first down, getting inside Tacoma territory. Could set themselves up for a potential Hail Mary if they can. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Going to step up, goes right side with it, and going to be incomplete. It looks like the receiver could not hang on. Shotgun set here. And they're going to pass it, looking for a man. Going to go ahead and go right side with it. It will be caught, but trying to get to the sideline, not to be. Tacoma makes a stop, and we are at the end of the second quarter. With Tacoma up top 7-0. I believe St. Louis is going to run it away or kick it away. Yes, they are. Alex Stain there with the second catch, 18 yards total for him. And we'll see a return here from Tacoma to start out the second half. Looking for a lane, going to find a good one to get past the 25. And we are back onto the field, folks. Thanks again for stopping by, showing some love. Shout out to W. You see it at the top right of your screen. Show some love to W, as we'll see a pass right side, and I believe that's going to be on that man right there, Benny Simpson, the bot player, getting caught slacking. And that's going to put Tacoma up a lot more. Thanks to the penalties. We're going to see a fake handoff, finding a crease, gets close to midfield. There goes Davis. And it's going to be 2nd and 4. Going to be passing it again. Looks right side. Going to be caught. There goes Beasley using that speed, and he's going to step out of bounds as he was cutting up. And he could have had a lot more than that, but Joe Beasley, a strong start to his season. He's looking for a lot more opportunities here today, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Going to send Beasley in motion. It's going to be a handoff. Big hole, first down potentially. No, it's going to be short. It's going to be 2nd and 1 coming. One of our first low scoring affairs up to this point this season. A lot of scoring in the first 2 weeks. Here we are looking like the teams are starting to rattle it down a little bit. Handoff and a big hold there for Davis, taking it to the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be stretching this one. Gonna look right side and barely misses his mark to Davis. Would have been a tough catch to make even if he did. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 coming. Gonna be another handoff here, pushing forward, finding a crease, getting inside the 15 with another solid gain of about 8. 3rd and 2 coming. And there goes Bjorn Berserker there with the tackle. And off here, cutting around, 1st down play, getting past the 10. And there goes Geno McFly with the carry. 1st and goal here for Tacoma. Another strong drive here. St. Louis got to get off the field, hold up to 3 at the most. A turnover at the high. That's what they want to do. Looking for a man. Gonna go right side and going to be caught for the touchdown. And there goes Gergesberg in the middle of that defense, making it happen. And that's gonna make it 13-0 in favor of Tacoma. Looking for their first W of the season. So far, so good. Kick is going to be up and it will be good there. 14-0 is your score. And we'll see St. Louis come onto the field for the first time soon. Tacoma scoring 2 touchdowns within the last 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes. Their last drive of the first half and their first drive of the second. Making it happen here. St. Louis needs to get back in this ball game. They showed life in the offense, but now they may need to rely a little bit more on their quarterback to get the job done, along with some more splashes to that run game. And we'll see this return come up here. Gonna be from the 1-yard line, looking for a lane. Gonna cut up and just get stuck right at the end of that play. And that's going to put St. Louis on the field again. And they're going to start with the ground game in a big hole. There goes Mookie, spins off one man, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line or so. A gain of 7. It looked like it was going to be a lot more than that. But it's going to be 2nd and 3. 100 rushing yards so far today. Can they keep the offense rolling, though? That's the question. Shotgun set. Looks like Namey and Mookie rising there in the backfield. They'll give it to Namey there on the outside, finding the crease. Going to try to shed a tackle, and he's going to get past the 30. That's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here for St. Louis. Going to hand it off again to Name, who's outrunning his blockers, and he's going to lose 1 yard on the outside rush. There goes Everett Williams there with the tackle. 2nd and 11. Almost got a man offside. They're going to pitch it outside and going to try to shed off a man. And he does. Going to get past the 35 to make it 3rd and 6. Great job breaking the tackle. Gonna pass it here, looking for a man. Gonna launch this right side and gonna be incomplete. And that is gonna stall this drive. 10 for 16 so far in the day there for Dane Jones. And they're gonna have to put it right back to Tacoma. The offense stalling after that long drive for a score. The momentum shifting to Tacoma here on the road with the alternate uniforms. It's going to be a return here from about the 13-yard line, spinning off one man and getting past the 20 is Joe Beasley. It's going to be 1st and 10. Jim Carr on the field, looking to get another pass here. They're going to throw it to his tight end who's wide open. I knew it. That's where it was going. It's going to be an easy first down there for Tacoma. 11 for 15 so far in the day. And it's going to make it 1st and 10 here for the Eruption. He could have gone either way with that one. He had 2 guys open. Had that crosser too. Probably could have got more yards if he passed it right. Going to be 1st and 10. They're going to try Gino, looking for some blocks. Getting past the 40. Going to make it a gain of 6. Gonna pass it here, launching it right side and wide open. There goes that man, Jackson Jr. And another score on the game there for him puts it to 20-0. And it's not looking pretty here for St. Louis. He got burnt. Might need a switch up on that cornerback position. This isn't the first rodeo with him having a crazy game defensively for that one player. If you remember last week, he let a receiver go for a pretty big game. His name was Jamar Carr there from Anchorage, and that is definitely a hole that needs to be shored up if St. Louis wants to get something cooking here. Gotta be kicking this one away. It's going to be returned, taking it past the 30, sheds off one man, and I thought he was about to hit that crease one more time, but a great return there to get him to about the 32-yard line. Here comes St. Louis looking for their first score of the game. Going to pass this quick to Alex Stain, who's going to pick up about 2. Three for 20 so far in the day. I believe he's leading the team in catches. Gonna need to send him upfield a little bit more. Gonna be 2nd and 8 coming. Gonna pass it here. Goes left side with it and caught. Gonna be 3rd and 4 coming up here. Third and 4 coming up here. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man. They send a blitz and it's gonna get home. It's gonna be Jay Money coming through. The strong safety comes through with the sack. And that's the 3rd sack total on Dane Jones today. Beautifully timed blitz, confusing the defense. Now left the lane scot-free there for him. This defense here for Tacoma looking really nice today. They will see the punt to get Tacoma back onto the field. Is going to be returned, taking this one past the 20, getting to around the 25-yard line, and we'll see 1st and 10 again here for Jim Carr and the gang, who's having himself a pretty solid day, if I do say so myself. And we're going to see a handoff. There goes Davis, almost shedding the man, and he's going to take it past the 30. Got him offside, so it's going to be an easy first down regardless. They're going to hand it off, not to be And that's going to make it automatic first down thanks to the penalty. Jim Carr is going to set up in the empty here. Going to be passing it, quick pitch, middle of the field, and incomplete. And that's going to make a 2nd and 10 coming. 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 coming. Going to be passing this one deep to the left side. It looks like it's another burn, but he's not going to have the pass on board for him. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Going to be passing it here. Protection's perfect. Passing it short. It's going to be caught, but he's going to be shy of the first down. And that's going to make it 4th and 1. Tacoma could very well go for it if they choose to. Sending this one away. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Actually, I take that back. I'm just going to let it run for a little bit. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. As you see, Dane Jones looking to turn up, throws on the run. It's going to be caught. And he's going to take it past the 25 right there. I'll be right back. right on time here. For the remaining game, St. Louis with the ball, a minute and a half left, going to launch left side, and that looked like pass interference, so that's automatic first down. Rock Blazer there, going to make it to the 19-yard line. Going to look for a man here. Going to pass right side is going to be incomplete, out of the hands of Alex Stain. There's going to be second down and 10 coming. Not too much else has happened. Had to take care of the dog. My apologies. But it's going to be second and 10 here. Shotgun set. Gotta get past the 9 to keep the drive alive. Going to pass the left side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to turn up. Gets hit out of the hands of number 16, Jamal Allen. Is going to be third and 10 coming. Going to pass it here. Looking for a man. Going to launch this right side and going to be caught. Taken down inside the 5. It's first and goal coming up here. Drew Stowe the second with the catch. At least not trying to be shut out. This is shutout territory, but they are 3 yards away from changing that. They're going to make a quick adjustment here. And that's going to be a false start there by the halfback. That doesn't make things better. Back to the 8-yard line, looking for a man to throw it to. Left side and out of the hands, or out of the reach, I should say, of Jamal Allen. 35 seconds left, all 3 timeouts, but it's looking like a victory here for Tacoma, regardless of what happens here. Now it's just a matter of, will St. Louis get the touchdown, or will they not get the touchdown, as Alex Stain is in the formation here, looking for a lane. He's going to run up, going to look to go left side, and almost throws a pick, and it's going to be third and goal coming up. Shotgun set, looking for a man here. Gonna go spin away, throws left side, gonna be caught, and there goes St. Louis there with the first points of the game here for the week. Essentially the last points of the game for the week, but a good job regardless. Honestly, they had a touchdown in their back pocket in the first quarter on their first long drive, but they couldn't quite get the job done. And they're gonna go ahead and set up the field goal here to make it 21-7. I'm assuming the onside kick is coming. It's going to make it a 14-point ball game. And we should see the onside kick coming soon. Gonna be sending this one up, and that's not going to be recovered there by St. Louis. We'll see Tacoma back onto the field. 24 seconds left. Handoff here, bouncing around, calling the timeout after the tackle, and that's going to make it 2nd and 9. Gonna be passing this, looking for a man, taking off to run, is gonna be sacked. And there goes number 91 getting into the mix. It said it's B-Dex again. I thought it was 91 who got the sack, but gonna be 3rd and 20. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man, they're gonna get sacked again. And the defense does this job, 2 straight sacks to back them up, but that only gives them about maybe 5 seconds left in the ball game after the punt to do something about it. Gonna be passing it, 4th and 28, gonna go to the middle of the field, and it's gonna be caught. I don't know why they wouldn't punt it. They just gave St. Louis some really good field position here, as they're gonna go and launch everybody up the field, gonna go right side with it, and there's absolutely no one over there. Not sure where it was going with that one. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Gonna be a deep drop back here, looking for a man. Gonna go ahead and launch it deep towards the end zone. Gonna be a flag on the play, and I think it is on Tacoma, so that'll put it on the 1-yard line at the very least. And this will essentially be the last play of the ball game. St. Louis could make it a 1-score affair to make it look close, and it's gonna be not happening, as that is gonna be swatted out of the hands of Namey. And Tacoma will get victory numero uno on the season. Final score will be 21-7 in favor of the big homies in Tacoma. Let's go ahead and go into the stats, and we'll talk about what happened here. Let's go through the team stats first. You see right there doing their thug fizzle. Over 27 minutes, only scored 7 points. You hate to see it. As we go into the team stats, the player stats, Jim Carr, 16 for 22, 254, 3 TDs, solid day there. Almost a perfect game. Dane Jones, 24 for 40, 191, 1 touchdown, 60%. Honestly, could have been a lot better, but he did hit that 60% mark, which is still not bad. Rushing wise, 15 for 64 there for Davis. Mookie Rising, 12 for 67. Namey McNamerson, 5 for 16. Gina McFly, 4 for 15. McMaple Bacon, 3 for 5. Phoenix Jones, 1 for -2. Dane Jones, 1 for 23. No fumbles on the day. Only 1 carry there for 20 yards out by Dane Jones, and he had the longest carry there for 23 yards, doing his thing. Receiving wise, Alex Stain leading the way, 6 catches, 45 yards on the day. Jamal Allen, 5 for 43. Mookie Rising, 4 for 26. Namey McNamerson, 4 for 37 and a touchdown. Drew Still, the second, 3 for 36. McMaple Bacon, 2 for 4. Drop wise, looks like Stain had 2, Allen had 1, and Rising had 1, along with Namey. And then you see right there the longest catch of the day there by Jamal Allen for 18 yards. On the other side, the leading catcher will be Joe Beasley, 5 for 52. Gerndeep Gergesberg, 3 for 20 and a touchdown. Lamar Davis, 2 for 5. Jack Jackson Jr., 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 99 yards total. Great job. Phoenix Jones, 2 for 27. Jamari Rams is 1 for 21. Gina McFly, 1 for 30. Only 1 drop there from Gerndeep, and the longest catch is 58 yards there by JJJ, Triple J, doing his thing. Leading tackler here for Tacoma will be Brian Eshelman, 11 tackles. I believe that's his highest of the season. Great job there. Jay Money always chipping in. He's going to pick up 11. Coco Raccoon with 9. Jack Davenport Jr. with 7, along with Everett Williams. Akash Noslow with 6. John Carter and Trevor Hauser with 4. Daniel Stover with 3, along with Reggie Green. Ronnie Shanahan Jr. Well, Ronnie Shanahan the third with 2 on the day and doing their thing. Tackles for loss, Shanahan and Williams had 2. Stover, Noslow, and Money had 1. Shanahan, Stover, and Money each had a sack today. Great job. Interceptions, nothing here. Pass deflections, Hauser with 2, and a bot gets 1. No fumbles or anything like that. And that's all the defensive stats here. As we move to the other side, the leading tackler will be Austin Grant with 10. Bukaki Balma, the rookie, gets 6. Berserker and B-Dex and Terry Harrison and Sean Cresswell each get 4. Arabic with 3. Sean Williams and Thanos Wells with 2. Kamari Williams, Gunnar Gunnarsson, Franklin McKinnon, Hunter Jackson, and Tommy Salami each with 1. Tackles for loss, you got 3 for Bjorn Berserker, 2 by B-Dex, Arabic, Cresswell, Grant, Salami, and Wells each get 1. 2 sacks by Berserker, 2 by B-Dex doing his thing. No interceptions, only 1 pass deflection by a bot, and that should be all the stats there, and it is. Going into the kicking side of things, you got the big homie Brent Skoma with 3. Daniel Carlstown with 1 extra point, so 3 total points for Skoma, 1 for Carlstown. Punting wise, Carlstown led by 46 average, or 46 on the average on 5 punts. Brent Skoma averaging 37 on 4. Kick return wise, Joe Beasley 1 for 29, Jamal Allen 4 for 88. Ramses with the recovery there on the onside kick. Punt return wise, Joe Beasley 3 for 19, Naaman McNamerson 2 for 7. And that's all the stats there. As we go into the scoring summary, nothing happened in the first quarter. Then Jax Jackson Jr. 41-yarder from Jim Carr. Gerndeep Gergersberg gets a touchdown. Jax Jackson Jr. matches his second quarter touchdown with a 58-yarder. Good job there. And then to close out the game, St. Louis gets a touchdown. They almost had a chance for another, but could not get it done in prime time. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here, and we got one more game tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. Charlotte at Pittsburgh, gonna be a fun game. I'm expecting some fireworks here, but until then, make sure you stay safe, everybody. We'll go ahead and talk to you later.